Good evening. The Conscious Human Podcast, Episode 3. What if? Independence Day invitation, June 12th, 2026. Opening, the word that's new to me. This inner awareness of myself, this reaching for a higher frequency of who I am, it's new to me. Not new like I've never felt it, new like I've never had the words for it. Awareness, frequency, divinity. We get taught a lot of these things growing up, but somehow nobody ever walks us all the way to the edge and says, you are equal to your creator. You are equal to your creator. Oh, feel that. Feel how the room tightens when I say it. It sounds like blasphemy. Blasphemy. How dare you? How dare you be equal to your own creator? That's the reflex. That's the cage door clicking shut. And I want you to notice the reflex came faster than the thought. You didn't decide it was blasphemy. You were trained to flinch. So let me turn it around. The question isn't, how dare I? The question is, how do they not think this way? How does anybody look at the thing they were made from and assume they were made less than the making? Wow. What if the very thing we've been taught never to touch is the exact thing we're supposed to be talking about and living by? Sit with that for a moment. What if? The two words they don't want you to finish. What if all this time we were taught the wrong way on purpose so we could be kept in our place? This person stays here, that person stays there. Everybody assigned a box, a role, a script, and the script is short and the script is final. And then one morning, pow, pow, wake up. You look in the mirror and you say, wait a second. I looked at this mirror yesterday. Same glass, same light, same face. But that's not just me anymore. That can't be me. Something underneath starts to rise up and answer back. Yes, yes, yes. And for one clean second, you knew. And then the distraction. And then, boom, gone. The distraction comes. Life happens. Work happens. Video games happen. The accidents happen. The groceries, the bill, the thousand small fires you have to put out before noon. Everything that pulls you away from who you actually are. It all arrives right on time. I have to ask, why is that? Why does the distraction always shows up the second the door cracks open? There's only one reason that makes sense to me. The distraction exists to keep you from knowing yourself. Because the moment you know who you are, The real you, the divine you, there's nothing left to sell you. Nothing left to scare you. Nothing left to keep you in line. A person who knows their own worth can't be owned. So the noise isn't an accident. The noise is the cage built out of busyness, built so quietly you mistake it for your life. Celebration. But here's the flip side. If you do know who you are, celebration time, come on. And I mean everybody. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride, my friends. It's bigger than any one of us being out or proud or seen. It's a celebration of each one of us finally knowing our own divinity. Every single soul waking up to the fact that it was never small to begin with. That's the party. That's the thing the world should be nervous about. Not because we'll burn anything down, but because once one person knows, they can't unknow it. And knowing is contagious. I'm not your guru. Now hear me clearly. Because this matters. This isn't me telling you to rebel. This isn't me handing you a new doctrine to memorize and obey. I'm not standing up here with all the answers, glowing, enlightening. No, the truth, I really don't know. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not your guru. I'm not a prophet. I'm not anyone or anybody but me, Romel. Romel. Living my own truth out loud in real time. Sacred half the time. Sorry, scared half the time. Sure of almost nothing. I'm a student of life. That's the whole title. A student doesn't say, here are the answers. A student says, let's find out. So this isn't an instruction, it's an invitation. The most honest invitation I know how to give. Stop playing a role just because somebody told you it was yours. Start asking, what if? For the ones who need more. Now, some of you don't need this. Some of you will say, no, Ramel, you're wrong. I'm happy. I'm living the greatest moment of my life. Nothing's missing. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And good. That's very good. I mean that. I embrace you, brothers, sisters. Keep that. Protect that. It's holy too. But this episode isn't for you. This one's for those who feel the more. The ones standing at base camp, staring up at the Mount Everest, knowing they have to climb it. The one who don't want to just look at the moon and the stars from down here. They want to be up there. If that's you, I'm talking straight to you now. Don't stop. Don't stop. There's more. I can't prove it to you. I just know it the way you know it. In a part of you that's been quiet too long, it's finally trying to come out. Curiosity over fear. So here's the practice. Only one I've got. When you're in your room at night and you hear a car pull up and park out right outside and you freeze behind the shade, who's out there? What's out there? That flinch in you? That's the cage talking. Curiosity says something else. Curiosity says, go look. Pull back that shade. See who's out there. See what's there. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Because fear is nothing but a wasted energy. It's the toll that cage charges you to stay inside. Fear holds you back from the one thing worth having, the truth. And here's the secret nobody tells you. Even if you pull back the shade, there's nothing there. You still win. Because now you know. The not knowing is the prison. The looking is the freedom. The answer was almost never the point. Never. Fear nothing. Fear no one. Fear, let it go, let it be. Be. Just be. What a thing to think about this Friday evening. Independence Day, Philippines, June 12th, 2026. I'm Filipino, and today my people celebrate Independence Day, the day a nation looked at everything and had been told it was small, owned, lesser, and said no. We are our own. So let me make the call on the exact day for all of it to mean something. Be independent. Independent from what the world taught you about your size. Independent from the role you never auditioned for. Independent from the fear that cost you the truth every single day. Seek the knowledge. Seek the truth. Start knocking on that door. The one you were told to leave shut. Crack it open. Peek through it. Let your eyes adjust to the dust in the dark. I guarantee you, you will see something different. And liberation is right there on the other side, waiting to take you across. So I say, let's go. This is Romel Herrera Ramirez, episode 3, Conscious Human.